Hello, hello. I'm David. Pleased to meet you. I've met a young couple called Maha and Talal and their little 2-year-old son. Who's this?
Hisham.
Hello. Hisham. And I'm David. They were from Homs in Syria and they fled there about 5 years ago. And they left because the crisis there obviously was getting more and more dangerous. And when I asked them about their home back in Homs in Syria, of course, there is no home anymore, that's just rubble, so there's no place for them to go back to. And they had horrendous stories about the bombing continuing. Talal is a carpenter and Maha wants to study architecture. They live in this condemned building. Talal has redecorated it as best he can with his own carpentry.
فصلت أنا هذا التخت أنا فصلته. مراي فصلت طرابيزة فصلت برادي دهان.
He finds it hard to work here in Lebanon. And although this is a country that is very welcoming to refugees, but now at the moment, over 1 million refugees are being settled here. So, the country is finding that very difficult. Everything is very expensive. The rent they're paying on the place he was living in, which, as I said, is in a condemned building, he can't make that rent. He can't really work here. So it's really important they have been identified as a vulnerable family. They have a young child to be resettled in England. I was really encouraged by meeting them today and seeing how committed they are to settling in. They've found their feet quite quickly. You remember me?
هذا بصراحة لما طلعنا من سوريا جينا على لبنان ما متوقعين بصراحة إنه نجي على لندن أو حيرة دولة إنه أجنبية أو شيء. إحنا توقعنا إنه نلاقي صعوبات أكثر من هيك. ما لا كل شيء
لا أكيد حياة جديدة وانبسطت كتير. حسيت حالي ببيتي فتت على بيتي تاني.
They want to really take on everything here in the UK, language, commitment and be part of the society.
أنا بدي أنا بحب شغلي كتير بدي شغلي أنا حتى بلبنان ما كنت أحسن أعطي كل شغلي هون حاب أعطي كل شغلي اشتغل حاب بس هيك شوي اللغة حابب أعطي شغل اشتغل وأقدم شيء أنا بحبه أكيد.
The one thing about UNHCR is they provide a lifeline for people to rebuild their lives, really. We've seen all the devastation on the TV from Syria where these families have come from. And here they are now trying to rebuild it with full of hope and encouragement and really committed to that. And that was the thing for me to see. It's really encouraging, to see families suddenly basking in the safety of being here, that's really important.